Hi folks, Lee here and welcome back to the channel. Again, as I do a lot of the times, I just need to apologise because I've not really been doing any of these lately. In fact, the last time I was down at the airport was for the A380 coming in, which you'll see in a little bit. So yeah, I mean this whole video here is really just kind of about kind of getting back into it, because I have been away and I've been really busy for the past couple of months. I'm probably going to do like a separate video on what I think's going to happen with the channel, so I'll put that up in a wee while once I've done that. But as you can see, the Global Airlines Airbus is fair taking shape here, which I thought was really cool to see that, and it just looks absolutely great seeing it in the middle of the airport, and even coming around the corner in the car, it was really impressive to see that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Still don't know what's going to happen with that company, because they have had a delay now. So and there's a lot of mixed opinions about it, about whether it's really going to work or not. But me personally, I'm kind of just sitting back and seeing what happens. I think it has the potential to be quite cool, but a lot of others disagree. So a lot of other people think it's not really going to work out at all. So we'll just need to see what happens. But anyway, so the next thing was this little Cessna from Leading Edge Flight Training. And I saw it and then I heard the engine very abruptly kind of cut out. And then I was like, yeah, they're training like engine failure in circuit, which you would know as EFIC. It's one of the exercises you typically do once you're quite close to going solo for the first time, as you practice a lot of PFLs, practice forced landings. So you practice stuff like engine failures, just out and about, and then you do engine failure in circuit as well, and then you do engine failure after takeoff as well, which I think they do one of these just immediately after this, although my phone camera doesn't really have the zoom to kind of properly see what's going on. But I saw it kind of take off after this touch and go, and it kind of nosed down a little bit, so I think that's what they were practicing for that as well. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It was a kind of little kind of throwback to when I done a bit of flying. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that kind of now. As I said, I'm really busy. I mean, I'm barely busy. I barely have enough time to even make videos, never mind go flying aeroplanes. But so yeah, it was pretty cool to see that. And this is mainly a kind of light aircraft day, although what you will see coming up is the thing that kind of spurred me on to come down today and to come back to the airport today, which is the RAF flew in one of their Phenom T1s, which is, it's basically like a training aircraft, which I believe they use to train their kind of heavy aircraft pilots, so like transport planes and tankers and stuff like that. So there's kind of 3 trees you can do when you're a pilot in the military, and that's fighters, helicopters or transports. And for your transport side of things, this is the training aircraft they would be using, and they only really done the one touch and go that I saw. I thought they were going to stay for a bit, but apparently they just decided to come in for a touch and go, so fair enough. And then I don't know where they were heading to. I didn't really catch that, but so yeah, that was pretty cool. And it's the first time I've seen one of those, so I just thought, like, I'd come down and tick another one off the list, so. And then we see the airport's fire crew driving past, which I thought was pretty cool as well. And then we have another one here with the Cessna coming in for another touch and go. This kind of hung around for most of the video, and I was trying to get some photos of it kind of going past the A380, and to be honest, it's one of those things that's kind of made me want to kind of get a proper camera that I can take good still images with. I do have one, but I'm going to need to look it out, because to be honest, I should be using the camera anyway, really. But again, most of the time these days when you go down to the airport, it's kind of more spur of the moment. It's not really planned. I just kind of go down whenever something cool is coming in or out, and you know, it's never really planned very well, so I always end up just relying on my phone, which isn't the best. I mean, it does the job, you know, especially if it's bigger aircraft and that, is fine, but it's not the most ideal thing for the kind of smaller stuff. So then the next one that's came in here is the Jodel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jodel DR 1050. And this one's a wee 3-seat tail dragger, I believe. And it's owned by Prestwick Flying Club, or a group at Prestwick Flying Club. So you'll see it actually taxi in. I didn't want to video the kind of actual club area, because their hangars open and that, and I didn't want to kind of, you know, do that. Like, I just kind of thought, you know, I'll stay away from that, but you'll see it taxiing in to pretty much the area that they all go. So yeah, as I said, mostly kind of dominated by the kind of light aircraft stuff today. But it was a beautiful day as well. As you can see, the weather was really good, so it was definitely well worth coming down. And I was only there for maybe about just over an hour, so for just over an hour, you know, that's pretty good. That I saw quite a few things, and then you can see that Global Airlines again. And then there's something else over there. I think that might be Kuwaiti, a Kuwaiti C-17. I think. I don't actually know, I didn't look into that one, but I think that's what it is. And then that's the Jodel taxiing back to the Prestwick Flying Club hangars. So, yeah. And then after this, you'll see the Robin DR400 coming out of the Prestwick Flying Club. I just got a bit of that taxiing, because as you'll see in a minute, the Coastguard helicopter actually flies in, and I don't think I'm not entirely sure if I've ever caught it flying in before in a video. I've caught it flying out plenty of times, but this time it was flying back in. It was quite cool, but unfortunately it hit a point where, like, my phone literally ran out of storage while I was taking the video. So again, that's the thing, like, these are all unplanned, so it's like, you know, I should be planning for this stuff and I don't. So yeah, it's more complicated than you might think, this video stuff sometimes. But there's the wee Robin going out, probably to take someone in a experience flight or something, or maybe just a flying lesson, I don't know. And then finally we've got the Coast Guard helicopter coming back in. I don't know the registration of this one, because they don't put the registrations up in Flight Radar, so yeah, I didn't catch that, but it was pretty cool to see it come in. It comes in and it kind of like hangs a right and lands. It's pretty cool, but again, I didn't catch all of it because my phone ran out of storage space while taking this one. So yeah, I mean, it was really nice to be back at the airport and taking some videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you'd like to see more of this content, then please do subscribe. Bye folks.